Oh, that's kind of yucky, isn't it? Good girl. Good girl. We're all done. Or is it?
Yeah, you good?
Okay. It's our little baby. It's okay, baby. So that wasn't as bad as we thought.
As in price.
As in price, but it's just as bad as we thought with Dottie. It's definitely her vertebrae. And like we said before, dachshunds always have back problems because they're so long. So when they jump on and off of things, that force and that compression on their back is really not good for them. And another way to help their spine is to wear a harness, even for any kind of dog, I believe. Because when you're wearing a harness, you're pulling back on their chest instead of their neck. And when you're pulling on their neck goes back, and that what? It does!
No, it does! I just flopping that to you.
And it puts more pressure on their spine.
And make sure that you don't let them jump up and down from the couch.
Yeah.
Like,
our biggest thing is our RV stairs. They're pretty steep. And
but we're usually pretty good about that. It's a couch that we're not good at.
Yeah.
Because they do it when we're not looking.
I mean, they're...
when we're on the other side of the room.
They just do what they want to do. It was $96, and they gave us prednisone, and the other one is for nerve pain. Did I say she was on bed rest?
No.
She's on bed rest for 4 to 8 weeks. But I'm just thankful that she's okay and that we got the medicine. We did not use an x-ray because all of the symptoms that the doctor was saying were symptoms that we've dealt with in the past with Dottie. So we just went ahead and got the medication for her. So hopefully our baby's gonna be okay. I don't know how the heck to do this one. I said half of this. Okay, I'm gonna get some more peanut butter. I don't really know how this is gonna work. Oh, that's kind of yucky, isn't it? The sun is out and we're gonna go for a test ride. T-shirts and stickers.
Okay, we just got back from a ride. That was the first actual ride we did with the bike. When I first got it, it was like 40 degrees and raining, so I just kind of took it around their trailer park. I really didn't get it out of first gear, so kind of took a chance buying it, but it was 2014 with 10,000 miles on it, so I was hoping for the best. It ran really good, so I took a chance. Listen, I am so excited to have a bike that can go off-road. I grew up riding dirt bikes. When I sold my dirt bike to get my Sportster, it was a bittersweet moment. I didn't ride really on the dirt anymore, so I thought, you know, I could get some use out of a motorcycle, which Kelsey and I can ride. And the Sportsword's great, but the suspension was really, really, really tough on it. And any bump that you went over, you felt. And the larger potholes, I mean, I would feel my stomach like, I don't know, it's just jolts. And it just feels like you just got punched in the stomach. Can't say I loved my Sportster, I liked it. But like I said, the suspension's not so good. The handling is and it can't go on highway. You know, it takes a lot of effort to go on the highway. With this bad boy, so this is a 2014 .5. The .5, they changed some stuff halfway through 2014, but this is a 2014 KLR 650, so it actually is a smaller engine than my Sportster, but it's geared to where it will go on the highway much easier. It also has this wind fairing, instead of me sitting there taking all the wind to my face like my Sportster, because my Sportster didn't have anything up front. This is gonna at least take the wind and go over, you know, go over my helmet. And we were getting up to 70 over here, and it was a breeze, so much more comfortable to ride. We just found some dirt roads and we went on them for probably like 10-15 miles, and I mean, it just soaks up the bumps. You can't feel anything. I miss having a dirt bike, and this is best of both worlds. It's good on the highway, it's good off-road. It's not the best at really anything, but it's an all-around great bike for the price. I'm gonna change the oil, and then yeah, she's good to go. Besides tires, we gotta get tires. There's just one, I'll show you, one bolt right there that you take out, drains all the oil, and then the oil filter is in this housing. Just take those two bolts off, pull out the oil filter. I got a new one here. And make sure you torque these to the right spec, as well as the bolt underneath. Last thing you want to do is strip the housing or break a bolt, because that'll ruin anyone's day. I forgot to mention, I'm also going to change the air filter. I want to mention, you should probably, if you can see that bolt down there, I mean, you can see all the dirt down there. Make sure you take a rag and clean around the bolt really good, because you don't want any debris getting back up into the engine, because that is no good. That could destroy your engine. Okay, that cap came off that. There's a filter in there. I'm gonna take some pliers and pull that out. But so far so good. I'm gonna replace, there's an O-ring here I'm gonna replace, and there's an O-ring on here I want to replace, because I saw some oil. I don't know if it's from filling it up, but I saw some oil here, and I just want to make sure it's not leaking. And I do this to all the bikes that I buy. As soon as I buy them, I change the oil, do the filter, because I don't know when the last time somebody's changed it. They say they could have changed it, but they never did. They're just trying to get the sale. So even if they say they literally just changed it that day before they sold it to me, I still change the oil. So when putting new O-rings on, really anything rubber, make sure you take clean oil and rub it on the O-ring before you install it. So now I gotta start the bike, run it for a little bit, and check the oil to make sure it's good. But yeah, super simple. 3 bolts, and refill it. Cool, cool. So guys, the sun has now gone down. Talked to the neighbor for a while, so I didn't get to do my air filter during the daylight, but I'm gonna do it now before all the light runs out. But I just took my here, I'll show you. There's a plastic cover that goes here that covers this. Here's where the air filter is, and I noticed something right there. You see what that is? It's a fork. Why is there a fork in my bike? What the fork?
Are you finished with your bike?
No.
No?
I'm just letting the air filter dry.
Dottie is feeling much better. She has some drugs in her. She's tried to get up and walk around a little bit. And tomorrow we're going to Houston. We're gonna go to a rodeo with Ashton and Katie. It'll be Taylor's first rodeo.
Yep.
The bike ride was a lot of fun. It's a lot more smoother and more comfortable. Alright guys, thank you for joining our day today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. But guys, thanks for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow.
Good night, Daddy. Feeling much better? Yeah. Rusty. Good night, bud. Good night,